Tally, a 15-year-old girl who is turning 16 next 2 months, and her friend called Nose because of his big nose, sneaked under a bridge and looked at the main city with longing in their eyes. It is believed that anyone under the age of 16 is an inferior being because they haven't undergone any surgery and are called ugly. Tally and Nose imagined and discussed how they will look after the surgery. Tally told Nose that she will change her black hair and eyes into a golden color. Nose is turning 16 the next day, and so he will be living in the main city after his surgery. They made promises to each other that they will be friends forever, and Nose told her that he will be waiting for her in the main city. A patrolling ship flew past and the two of them immediately escaped. The next day, which is Nose's birthday, he was called together with others that are also turning 16, and they were taken away. Tally was left alone expecting that Nose will visit her after the surgery, but there was no sign of Nose. After some days, Tally couldn't hold it any longer, so she decided to sneak into the city to see Nose. She sneakily passed the bridge between the city and the hostel that they stay and entered the city. She saw many people with perfect physical appearance walking around happily in the city. A mask fell in front of her, and she immediately used the mask to cover her face. Immediately she wore the mask, her dressing changed, and she was now dressed just like the rest of the people in the city. She walked deeper into the city and was amazed at how beautiful the city is. She told someone the name of Nose building, and the person gave her the direction to the building. Tally went to the building, and not long she saw Nose. She was excited on seeing Nose, but Nose, who has changed a lot, didn't seem to be excited on seeing her. Nose told her that she is not supposed to be in the city and that she should leave. Tally was surprised on Nose's transformation. She felt that the Nose in front of her is not the Nose that she knew before. Just then the patrolling ships that has already detected Tally's presence in the city told her to remain still, but Tally immediately started running. She jumped down the edge of the city and started falling, but before she could fall on the ground, she was bounced up by an energy barrier in the city and she landed gently on the ground. She ran to the bridge and hid under it. The patrolling ship that was still searching for her passed the bridge, and just as they were about to find her, she was dragged into a skating board and flew away by Shay, one of the under 16. When they got away from the patrolling ship, both of them fell to the ground feeling excited on narrowly escaping the patrolling ship. They introduced themselves to each other and they became friends when they found out that they has the same habit of sneaking out of the hostel. They did many bad things like stealing extra food and sneaking out of the hostel together, and they were happy doing it. Both of them also found out that they has the same birthday, and as their 16th birthday was approaching, Tally excitedly talked about how she wants to look after the surgery and even showed Shay the design that she has already made, but Shay was not at all excited about it. She told Tally that she wants to just be herself and live her life. Tally thought that Shay was joking and asked her if she believes those legends that said that there are people in the outside world that live and grow old without undergoing surgery. Shay told her that she wants to show her something, and they left. She took her far away from their hostel and they removed their rings before they left the boundary so that the headquarters won't know that they left the boundary. Shay took Tally somewhere and told her that the story is really true and that there are some people living in the outside world and that they live their lives freely while being themselves, and that she wants to be like those people. She told Tally to follow her and cross the boundary and that they don't have to do the surgery and change themselves to another person, but Tally, who has been waiting for a long time for the day she will be made pretty, refused and told Shay that she don't want to leave. Just then they saw fire far in the distance, and Shay told Tally that it is David, the leader of the people that lives outside, that is making the fire and that he has come to pick her up. She gave Tally an address and told her to find her with the address anytime she changed her mind. She also told Tally not to leak the secret, and Tally promised her not to leak it. On the day Tally turned 16, her fellow birthday mate were taken away, but she was taken to a different place. She was afraid that they won't do her surgery because of the day she sneaked into the city, but she was taken to Victoria, the highest leader in the city, and Victoria told her that she needs her help. Victoria told her that Shay is missing and lied to her that David has brainwashed Shay and that he is building a weapon that he will use and destroy their city. She told Tally to tell her where David and the rest of his people are, but Tally told her that she don't know Tally's whereabout. Victoria smiled and told her that she will give her time to think it through and that her surgery will be delayed until she remembers where Shay is. When Tally got back to the hostel, she heard many people whispering that she has been rejected and that she will remain ugly for the rest of her life. That night, Nose came to her and convinced her that David is their enemy and that he has brainwashed Shay and that he will use her and destroy their city. He told her that if she truly is friend with Shay that she should help her by telling Victoria her whereabout. After listening to Nose, Tally returned the next day and told Victoria that she knows where David and his people are. Victoria told her that she made a good choice and told her that before her surgery will be conducted that she will have to go on a mission and pretend like she wants to be one of David's people. She gave her a necklace and told her to use the necklace and contact them immediately she finds out the secret weapon that David is building. Tally set off immediately. She left the headquarters and with the address that Shay gave her she was able to arrive at the place that Shay told her that David will pick her up. At night the bush that she was resting started burning and David came and carried her out of the fire. David introduced himself to her and told her that Tally already told him about her. He scanned her to know whether she is with any tracker and Tally was scared thinking that he will find the necklace, but he didn't detect anything. David took her to where they camped and there she reunited with Shay and asked her worriedly if she is alright. Shay, who was happy that Tally later changed her mind, told her that she is okay. They set off to return to their main base and as they were returning in an helicopter they saw some silhouette on the ground and the bush burning heavily. As they were trying to find out what was happening, Shay fell from the helicopter. Tally was scared and before David could say anything she has already went down with rope to save Shay. When she got down she saw Shay lying on the ground. She immediately carried her and signaled the people on the helicopter to start flying. Immediately they started flying. The silhouette jumped but its hand couldn't reach Tally and Shay. When they got far one of David's men said that he doesn't trust Tally and that Victoria's men has never been able to find their location, but they has managed to do so just as Tally joined them. Shay defended Tally and told them that she trusts Tally with her life. David also told them that he has not known Tally for long but he trusts her. Tally was filled with guilt on seeing how they trust her, but on remembering that Victoria told her that David is not a good person, she still decided to keep up with the plan. When they got to the main base where David and his people lives and saw how happy and free they are. How they are happy with who they were without thinking of changing their physical appearance and how happily they lived, Tally began to change her impression of them. David trusted her and even gave her his hand glove as a gift. She didn't understand what it means for someone to give out what he cherished, but when Shay saw the hand glove she told her that David likes her and that is why he gave her the hand glove. Tally was conflicted. She wanted to carry out the mission that Victoria gave her, but she also feel comfortable with David and his people, so she don't know what to do. David told her that he wants to show her something and took her to his parents. Tally was surprised on seeing how David lives happily with his parents, because she has never seen such things since she was born. David's parents told her that they have once worked for Victoria and that they stopped working for her when they found out that she changes the mind of all the people that undergo surgery and turned them to a puppet who thinks that they are now leaving a happy life, but the truth is that they are no longer their former self after the surgery and that there is also a high death rate in the surgery, but Victoria doesn't care about that and that is why they separated from her. And that they are now building a secret weapon that can cure all the people that has undergone the surgery and make them return to their original self and not be a puppet again. Tally was shocked after hearing the truth. She burned the necklace that Victoria gave her and went to David trying to tell him how Victoria sent her, but David didn't allow her to finish and told her that he trusts her. Unknown to Tally, the necklace has already activated in the fire. Early morning the next day, Victoria and her men who she has turned to puppet soldiers came and captured everyone in the village. Victoria told David's father to provide David, who is the leader, but when he refused she ordered Nose, who is now her puppet, to kill him. David and Tally, who were hiding, immediately ran out when they saw Nose killing David's father. When Victoria saw Tally, she thanked her for helping her find David and his people. When David and the rest including Shay heard it, they were all disappointed and couldn't believe that Tally was the one that betrayed them. Tally was filled with guilt and ran away. David also ran away with the incomplete weapon that they were developing. Tally later came to David in the cave that he was hiding and told him that she wants to follow him and go and save his people. David told her that he don't trust her anymore, but Tally begged him and told him that she has been to the headquarters and that he needs her to save his people, and David agreed. With Tally's help, they were able to sneak into the headquarters and release David's men. The two of them, including David's mother, were captured, and just as they were about to undergo the surgery, David's men came with their helicopter and saved them, burning everything down, and they ran away to complete the weapon. The end. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe and hit the notification bell for more videos like this. Thank you.